Hey, it's Kyle here. Today I'll be reviewing episode 6 of the Book of Boba Fett. Before I get started the review, of course, just a little bit of a warning. There will be spoilers in this review, so if you haven't watched the episode, don't watch this video. Watch the episode first and then come back and watch this review. Overall, I really enjoyed episode 6. Not as much as episode 5. Still a really cool episode, and wow, did we get a lot of debuts. I was expecting some of these, some kind of caught me off guard. But we got Grogu, which I think a lot of us were expecting. I wasn't sure if this would happen or not, if it'd be more off screen, but it didn't really shock me that Grogu showed up. A little bit that we got so much Luke. I thought maybe Luke would be in the background, or they wouldn't go to that effort to have him in the series again so much, just because the effort involved with the technology. But we got a lot of Luke. A lot more Luke than I was ever expecting in this show or future live action shows. And the one that really surprised me that I was not expecting this series, at least in this setting, was Ahsoka. It really caught me off guard that we saw Ahsoka here. So a lot of Jedi action. Then one I was expecting, I just didn't know if it happened this episode or the next episode. I was expecting to see the Marshal again. I really expected to see Cobb Vanth at some point. So seeing the Marshal of Freetown in the series did not really shock me. Nor did, although I was very happy to see it happen, but Cad Bane, to see him live action, wow. That was amazing. So the character debut is really, really cool. I guess one criticism I'd have for the episode, I know some people had this for the last episode. I didn't really have this complete episode 5, but I think episode 6 I did feel a little bit more. It felt weird that for a show centered on Boba Fett, that we really, in this one, we got like maybe 20-30 seconds of Boba Fett. I guess if I had to make a tweak, I kind of felt like the Jedi training thing with Luke and Grogu went on a little bit too long, and maybe if you'd cut that like about 30-40%, and that screen time instead went to Boba Fett, and maybe he's back with Fennec, planning what the responses are going to be to the Pikes. I think that could maybe help keep the series a little bit more connected to Boba Fett. I think 2 episodes in a row with basically no Boba Fett felt like you're losing that connection a little bit to him. So I would like to see a little bit more Boba Fett in this one. And like the part I would have trimmed was the Grogu Luke training thing, which I thought was really cool. I enjoyed it. I thought it went on a little bit too long. They could have trimmed it a little bit. My favorite part, which I think for most people is probably going to be their favorite part, is the showdown at Freetown, the newly christened Freetown, which I think is a really cool name. But the shootout between Cobb and Cad, wow. I know obviously Mandalorian Book of Boba Fett is borrowing heavily on Westerns themes. And did you see that clear through this shootout? Reminded me of so many great Westerns I've watched in the past. That was an amazing showdown. I know, now there'll be speculation on what, is Cobb still alive? I think he is. To me, when you watch a shot, I think it hits more of a shoulder, and the way the townspeople rushed to him for, presumably quick medical attention. I think we will see him in episode 7. Sadly, I think the deputy didn't make it. I think the deputy is one of those characters, when I saw him, was like, oh, you're the character in a Western that's just there to get shot. So I think he's done. But that showdown, they played that part perfectly. But obviously with everything that happened in this episode, the Marshal being shot, the deputy being shot, the bombing of the bar, clearly the Pikes are escalating the conflict, and I have a feeling that all this stuff they just did is going to drive a lot of allies towards Boba Fett, and we are going to see an all-out war in episode 7, which, wow, it almost feels like episode 7 could be movie-length to kind of deal with the conflicts they're doing here. So overall, I enjoyed episode 6. Not my favorite of the series so far, but still really, really enjoyed it. What did you think about episode 6? Which debut in this series were you most excited for? Let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't yet, please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I really appreciate the support. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you the next time, and may the force be with you.